just got a text, and this always gets me worked up. And in full fairness and disclosure, I don't know why. I don't know if I have the right to be pissed off about this, but I am. So, MMA Junkie just put out a piece on Instagram. And Jesse sends this to me. He just sends me the link. I touch it, that takes me to Instagram, opens it up, MMA Junkie. And it's a quote by Floyd Mayweather. And it's Floyd saying that he would love to sign Francis to Mayweather Promotions. And then he put Francis over. It's very beautiful what Floyd said. He said, man, with his size, with his power, he talked Francis up, said, I would love to sign him. Where that never will ever stop getting at me is when you have a publication print that. And you could go get the top reporters in our sport, right? You could go get them all together, the owners, the bosses of the bosses. You could put them in a room and you could give them a 101 quiz on the fight business. From a X's and O's, how you make money standpoint. What is the business? What is the model? And they couldn't begin to tell you. And I don't say that to tease them. I mean, I don't know a lot of businesses that I'm not in either. It would just seem as though if you're in it as long as you're in it, just through something called osmosis, you'd start to pick it up. So when I see the money team, okay, and you got to understand this. You must understand this. If you were to sign with the Ultimate Fighting Championship, if you sign with the Ultimate Fighting Championship, they have a distribution deal through One Championship. They have a number of venues already booked. They have licenses in place, and they have notified executive directors of countless commissions that they're coming. Those commissions then set up the paperwork. They sanction the whole thing. They organize a weigh-in. They set up the unified rules, and they are prepared to have contests. If you were to sign with Bellator, Bellator has a deal with Paramount. You will have distribution. You will be on Showtime. They have venues that are booked in states where the commission has been notified and is prepared to hold weigh-ins and contests. If you were to sign with One Championship, they have a distribution deal with Amazon. They have venues booked where they are going to come in and set up a cage, and various commissions are going to come on and oversee this, and you're going to have contests. I mean, I'm just sharing with you. The money team, they don't have distribution. They don't have partners. They don't have television deals. I don't think that they have a website. I haven't verified that. They might have the website. I don't think they do, though. All of a sudden today, for the first time that I've ever seen, Floyd says, I'd love to sign him to Mayweather Promotions. Like, where did that come from? Did you guys ever see the episode of The Office where Michael started his own paper company? And they're like, Michael, we're just going to put you down. These are going to go out of business. You can't be profitable. And he's like, and if this goes out of business and I go bankrupt, then I'll just start another one. They go, Michael. And he goes, yes, that's one of the names. I mean, it was a joke, right? It's what Floyd's doing. He started with the money team. That's not real. Nobody's ever got a check from the money team because they're not real. And now we moved it over to Mayweather Promotions. And it's like, okay, but what comes next month? Floyd Inc. And then what comes after that? Right? It's one of these really funny things, but Floyd isn't the first one to start this. I think that guys are actually signing. Like, that is a move that's done in Hollywood. I mean, I do know some people that claim to be producers and they claim to have production companies, but they don't. They have a relationship with an A-level actor. So if you call them and you want to work with their production company, like, don't think for a second that they're bringing cameras. Don't think that there's any distribution. Don't think there's any partners. Don't think there's any waves. Don't think there's a team or a staff or a crew. Don't think any of that. But you will pay them as a producer and they will then bring one actor. Like, it's a scam. It's been going on for a really long time, and it's a good deal if you can get it. Like, if you can get guys to come and sign up for Mayweather Productions, just like if you can get them to sign for the money team. And there's a significant difference. Go to Bellator, go to One Championship, go to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. If I sign with you, and I'm doing my best to explain certain things, but quite frankly, it's a very closed-mouth business. And when I see that nobody, including our best sports reporters, when I see that they don't know the business, I do catch myself and go, why am I going to explain it to them? There's no library you can go. There's no college you can major in. There's no book that you can check out. It's a very closed-mouth business. And if you don't know, why would I hand them the answers, right? So, I mean, it's one of those things where I have to give just enough to let you know that you're a dummy and I'm not. But it's this game that I've got to play. I just want to explain to you. If you sign with Bellator, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, one championship, let's say it's a 5-fight deal. You start you out at $1 million. Within the contract, I'm going to make a good faith introduction to X, Y, and Z sponsors, okay? I'm going to hold the event. I'm going to give you $3 a buy on pay-per-view with your minimum threshold of $500,000. This would be a very standard contract. Now, once we sign it, though, okay, once we sign it, if anything happens, if I offer you the fight and you say, no, we're good, we move right on through life. If I offer you the fight and you say, yes, I must hold the fight, I must give you the agreed upon amount. If I don't offer you the fight at all, I must give you the agreed upon amount, right? Because within these contracts, there's also dates. Most important thing to any contract, it's the date, right? Believe me, if I tell you I'm going to give you $1 billion, and then I inform you at a penny a year for the next 100 billion years. I mean, you see, the date is the most important. But it's very relevant. What if there's an act of God? I mean, what if there is a worldwide pandemic? Could you even imagine? Let's say the entire world is shut down. If you have one of these contracts with one of those companies, they have to send you the check. It's disastrous. Nobody's doing that. You're not going to find a guy that got it checked, but they found a way to hold the event. So if you sign with somebody like Mayweather Promotions, or you sign with the money team, they don't have that clause. They don't have that clause because they don't plan to hold an event in the first place. They've never held an event. They don't own a camera. They don't know who to call to rent a camera. They're not real. But if you sign with them, you're going to give them a beautiful percentage. I could only imagine. Some guys are probably getting shaken down for 20%, some guys for 10%. They're not real. When Floyd says, I'd love to sign Francis, sign Francis. Don't sign Francis. Sign me. Don't sign. There's no difference. You're not a real promotion company. You never have been.